So today, we are looking at the Drok USB power thing. I really don't know what to call it, other than awesome. That's really the best way I can put it. So, it comes in this nice little box, and it was beaten fairly well in the process of shipping. It cracked the box here and here, and all the way down through here. So let me pull you guys in so you can see. So as you can see, we got a nice crack there, there, and there, and that actually bent the USB port up. And then on this side, you really can't see it too much, but right here is some scuffing where the buttons or the knobs were rubbing against the box, and they actually bent in. So it wasn't that good, but it made it here in one piece, so that is what matters. So this is the box. Has a nice piece of foam in the bottom. Anyways, we don't need that. This is what we're interested in. So this thing is really freaking awesome. So first, it has a nice piece of acrylic on the bottom, so when you set it down, you're not setting it on components. And this has a very nice OLED display here. I will go ahead and grab my power cord here and plug it in. No, I'm doing a derp. Put it in the wrong one. Oh, I don't have power to my desk. That's the issue. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is the Drok, and why did it turn off? Okay, that was weird. Anyways, so this is the Drok, and I'll try to get you focus on the screen here. So as you can see, we are currently having 5 volts, 5.18 volts at 0 amp. So these knobs adjust our amp draw. So this is many tools in one. So if you have a battery bank, I'm gonna grab one like this, you can test the ports and see if they are truly 2 amp like they're supposed to be. So we'll show you that. Anyways, so you can do that. You can test your focus. You can test how long something will last. So battery calibration tests. So like this battery is supposed to be 8K watt hour, 8 watt hour, and I know it's not, because I'd done the tests a long time ago on this. But this would make it so much freaking easier, because all you have to do is you go to its maximum current draw that is allowed. So we're just going to do 1 amp for instance. You can already see that this power supply that I'm using is already dropped down to 4.6 volts. And this, the second knob, is for fine tuning. So if you undershoot, so let's undershoot it, you can turn that knob up and get it fine-tuned to the exact point you want. There we go. And now it's dissipating 4.5 watts of power through that MOSFET there. It is a... well, I can't really read it. So it is that. It is a MOSFET, and it's connected to this heatsink right here. That heatsink there. And it is connected to this fan. And this fan does draw a fair bit of power when it's running. But the only time it will run is when this unit is dissipating a lot of power. I mean, a literal fuck ton. Yeah, it's something special. So, that's one of the features, is you're able to do that. And you can step through displays, and this one shows you capacity, endurance time, you know, all that fun stuff. And if you hold it, it'll reset it. So now it's back to nothing. Oh, sorry, that's energy, capacity, temperature. So the temperature of the core here. What else? The current draw is up in the corner there. It's too hard for you guys to see. That's why I'll stick to this one. It's a little bit easier to see. Anyways, so that is one thing it can do. So another thing it can do is you can plug it into devices, as I said. Oh, one feature I do want to point out here real fast is, if you see that black bar right there, that is a reversible USB. So you don't have to find which direction the USB is in. It works whatever direction you want. So it is very nice in that way. Okay, so here is another useful way to, or another thing you can do with it. Okay, so you want to find out what is the maximum current output of this and what is your voltage. So you just crank this up. There's 2 amps. Oop, it turned off, so you turn it down and turn it back on here. So and go back up. We know it was like 2.1 amp. So now we'll use the fine tuner. So there's 2.15. 2.15 is where it dies. And so that's one USB port. So it can support 2 amp out of a USB port, but it is slightly under USB spec. But I do have to give this thing credit. It is doing a decent job. So that's another thing you can do with it. But anyways, one thing I did do was to test Qualcomm 3.0 was I plugged this into the Qualcomm charger, and then I took it out of here into the phone, and then I let this on 0, and on I need to use a cell phone. Hold on. Let's use a cell phone. So on cell phones, since they are smart, they can call for current. Unlike this battery, it wasn't. So this, if we plug it in, it will start charging. And as you can see, it's already regulating the power output to only 0.73 amps, and that's not terrible. because of what I'm using. So, you know. But if you had this connected to a Qualcomm Type 3 fast charger, or the Samsung fast charger, you'd be able to see that the voltage would jump up, say Samsung for instance, it would jump up to 9 volts, and the amperage would jump up to 1.6. So this thing is so awesome. I do want to show you this. So on this, there is, let's see if I can get it to focus. Come on, full focus. Come on, focus. There it goes. So on this, you can see there's a wire connector, so you can put bare wires into this. We have a mini USB, a USB Type-C, a micro USB, and a lightning jack, a lightning port, iPhone charge cable. I've had this for a little while, but I haven't needed to use all the functionality, and the instruction for this is really, really sparse. So it's kind of a play with it and find out what it does kind of deal. So I'm sorry if I am misinforming a little bit with some of the functionality, but this is how I have experienced it. What else is there? I don't know. That's really all I can think of, is battery capacity testing, passing a charge through, and I'm sorry this video's friggin' almost 20 minutes long, but if anything I described in this little box sounds useful for you, look in the link below for a link to the Amazon, an affiliated link, I should say. So if you buy it from that link, you help out the channel. Anyways, there will be an affiliated link down below where you can pick this up on Amazon for I want to say it was 25 bucks. And I've used it so much to test batteries and to test chargers and stuff like that. So if you liked it, please hit that like button. If you disliked it, tell me why in the comments below. And if you're watching this, actually you should see it on both mobile and non-mobile. Anyways, on this side of the screen should be my latest upload, and then on this side of the screen should be the next video that is most relevant to you. And the face up above both of those videos, click it and you can subscribe. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.